If I notice that in like 3 more weeks, like there's no improvement, then I need to take more further steps and see more specialists and stuff like that.
I have to take more further steps. Oh, AmberLynn, Reid, I can't. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Gaining Ground. Before I begin this video, just a reminder, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do so by clicking on the subscribe button down below, and don't forget to like the video, like it now, like it during, like it after. I do not care. Just make sure you like the video before you leave. Thank you. We are headed back to Kentucky. We're going to watch AmberLynn Reid's latest video, Rumors, Drama, Getting the Lymphedemas Surgery, and Scared to Lose Weight, Pipe Character, Part 2. So part 1, I reacted to a few days ago. I believe that was just all Instagram Q&A. I don't know if this is going to be a continuation of that, or if she just wanted to call it part 2 just because she could. It's her channel. She does what she wants. When I hear a part 1 or part 2, I feel like it should be like a connected theme. Instagram Q&A 1, Instagram Q&A 2. But I don't know. I'm looking at the title, and I feel like it's not going to be that, but it could be. Only one way to find out. We're getting in the car. We've got a trunk full of bourbon. Wait, that's Kentucky. Yeah, it's Kentucky, right? Is that whiskey? Is that Tennessee's whiskey? Kentucky's bourbon? Who cares? We got a trunk full of alcohol. We are going to head up to Kentucky. We're going to get some orange chicken. We're going to see our girl AmberLynn Reid. We're going to have a couple drinks. I'm having coffee. And we're going to see what AmberLynn Reid has to say. Let's go.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. So this
Hello.
one might be a little
Thank you
shorter
for
than the
having
last
me.
one. I guess we'll see when it comes to like editing and stuff. Oh my god, my hair.
Is it? This one's 17 and change. I think the other one was 18 and change. So it is shorter, but not by much. I think the other one was a little bit longer.
Girl, I know you guys will say she looks the same as always, but everyone's their own worst enemy. I posted another community post asking you guys to ask me some questions and whatnot. So we're gonna
I love these question and answer sessions, but they just get her in so much trouble because people are just way too invested in her life. I enjoy them. Like, I wish people would ask like real questions that matter. Instead, the last one we get stuff like, "How's the honeymoon phase? Is it over?" So I don't know what she's going to answer today, but we'll see.
gonna answer a few of those for today's video. I'm sorry that there's like no vlogs and stuff. Like, that's definitely understandable, I hope, because your girl can't walk correctly. I mean, I can walk and all that. People are asking like, can you walk at all? Yes, but what I'm assuming is a high ankle sprain based on the fact that my leg is now hurting a little bit, like the pain.
Okay, so she didn't go check it out. You're assuming it's a high ankle pain, a strain. I don't even know what the hell that means. Is that what she said? High ankle. What's a low ankle versus a high ankle? Did I hear that? I'm gonna go back. Maybe I heard it wrong.
What I'm assuming is a high ankle sprain based
Okay, I've never heard of that. You really shouldn't assume these things because you could have a problem down there that could cause bigger problems. And I feel like you should go to the doctor and you should have them look at your ankle and say, "Hello, doctor, is this a high ankle sprain or is this something else?"
on the fact that my leg is now hurting a little bit, like the pain is radiating up to my leg. Oh, by the way, I did talk to my primary care doctor, and she said that, you know, everything I'm experiencing and what I'm doing is perfect, and what I'm experiencing is normal for a high ankle sprain, which means I tore the ligaments that are more higher, like above the ankle, which is harder to heal. She said that what I'm doing is perfect, but
hold on. Torn ligaments sounds different than a sprain to me. I thought a sprain's just a sprain. Like you sprain, like you bruise a muscle. Isn't that what a sprain is? A tearing, a tornation. That is when things like break apart and snap. I feel like that's different. Secondly, did you get diagnosed or not? Because if you didn't get diagnosed and you call your doctor and say, "Hi, I have a high ankle sprain. Am I doing everything correctly?" I'm hoping the doctor would say, "Well, how do you know you have that? Did you get an X-ray? Or did you really like just explain your symptoms?" And your doctor said, "Oh yeah, it sounds like a high ankle sprain. Keep doing what you're doing." I don't like this doc, to get a new one.
if I notice that in like 3 more weeks, like there's no improvement, then I need to take more further steps and see more specialists and stuff like
I have to take more further steps. Oh, AmberLynn Reid, I can't.
that. So today is day 9 of this happening. This did happen on August 16th, Tuesday night, and it's been over a week now. And
do we know if she bruised? Is she swollen? Have we seen a photo? Can someone direct me to like a location? Is there a location where we could see the injury? Because I could probably do a better job diagnosing than her GP did. I still don't understand how she was like, "Hey, I've got a high ankle sprain." Everybody was just like, "Go with it, high ankle sprain. Put it in the charts." Somebody make this make sense for me.
And I can say walking has gotten easier. Walking obviously hurts, but what I noticed that hurts the most is when I'm sitting like in a chair. I mean, I haven't really sat in a chair. I've obviously sat in the toilet and I've sat on my bed, but when I sit in that position when my feet are on the ground, that is when it hurts the most. Look at
Because you probably have to keep your foot elevated, which I think you said in the last video, keeping your foot up. When you I believe, and I'm not a doctor, but when your foot's like not elevated, I think all the blood goes there more. I don't remember. Look at me trying to talk to you like I'm look at me at science. Trying to talk to you like I'm a doctor. It was my bullhorn. I'm not a doctor, but yeah. Either way, moral of the story: you should be keeping it elevated. I don't know why anymore, but you should.
Look at this baby.
It reduces swelling. I know that much. I can't think of the scientific reason at the moment. You know what? This is a great time for all of you to flex your medical knowledge. Comment down below why keeping your shit elevated works. You're welcome. Keeping your brain sharp on this day.
Yeah, so needy. Oh my god, I love her so much. Okay, now I'm just like totes rambling about my ankle, but I just want to give like random updates for you guys. I'm still icing it, resting, elevating, not putting, too much weight on it and stuff like that. So cool. Yeah, that's what's going on with that. Now let's get into some of these questions. Would you consider talking through your stories and poems and explaining them? You don't like writing advice, but maybe you could explain your writing, and that might give a lick of understanding to people. Maybe I could do that. I know my poetry from years ago is so bad and so cringy.
Is it normal to have to explain your poetry? I feel like if you have to explain your poetry, you're poetrying incorrectly. I could be wrong. But I thought it's supposed to be up for interpretation, isn't it? I'm not a big poetry reader. I don't. My experience with poetry goes as far as like haikus in the bathroom stalls, like reading that when you're in there. But I don't really like. I've never like got a poetry book and what. It's not for me. They're cute, love a good poem, but not for me. But I feel like if I had to explain it, I feel like I did it wrong.
And something I'm actually thinking of doing is taking those long-winded, cringy, horrible poems and transferring them into the person I am today and the writer that I am today.
That's beautiful. What you should be doing is making me more magic doodles, and I'm really pissed at all you clowns out there who scared her away from the damn magic doodles. She bought like 7,000 of sheets of them, and now she can't even doodle for me because people were complaining in the comments section.
Because my writing today is so drastically different to the way that I used to write. So I was kind of thinking about, taking a poem, rewriting it, and doing like a before and after, and maybe sharing that with you guys. I think that would be really fun.
That sounds like so much work, but if you want to do it, go for it.
I love poetry. I've always loved poetry, but the way that I write is so different from how I used to write. And I don't really share any current poetry. I've shared a couple things and people have really loved and enjoyed that, but like my old stuff, totes cringy. People make fun of it. I make fun of it, so I completely understand. But yeah, that could be something I would be interested in because I write a lot in like metaphors. It used to be so much worse, and a lot of people are like, well, what does this mean? So I understand why you'd want me to explain my writing a little bit more, so that could be something I do in the future. Would you ever...
I mean, maybe that is normal. I don't know. But like I said, I don't care enough. I want magic doodles.
Consider if you guys hear my cat purring, she's literally purring, making
I don't hear anything.
Would you ever consider talking more about your childhood, telling stories or something similar? I feel like a lot of people, myself included, could find something relatable or insightful in that.
I think that's a great idea. After she works all her issues with the therapist, I feel like she should be talking to the therapist about all of that. And then when she works through her problems, then she should bring it here. I don't think she should be using YouTube as a therapist like some other people on this platform do. Just my thought.
I have thought about sharing more about my past, but I just feel like, especially like the serious stuff, I don't know, I'm super vulnerable when it comes to that. Like I share a lot with you guys, and everything I say either gets twisted, nitpicked, I'm called a liar, etc. And I feel like when it comes to my childhood, I kind of refrain from sharing majority of it. I know you guys have heard a lot of it, but just imagine there's so much that I haven't told you that I'm scared to tell you.
Oh boy.
I'm not sure that I should, because I know people are super just into, theories and conspiracies and twisting everything I say. And
it must be exhausting being an AmberLynn Reid stalker. I don't know how you do it or how you people do it. I don't know how you do it. I can't handle it. AmberLynn Reid, tell me the story. I'll sympathize and I'll walk away. The amount of investment in whether her stories are real or not, it's just like, listen, this girl could spend her whole day lying to me. I don't care. I go about my business, and I really wish a lot more people could do that as well. Like, take everything she says with a grain of salt and move on.
I find that to be very frustrating, and I don't want my childhood and the trauma that I went through to be a topic of discussion in that regard.
And they will use it as a weapon. That's what people in this corner of YouTube do. They love using your traumas as a weapon. Do not overshare. Creators, do not overshare, because people literally are writing down everything you say, every trauma you reveal, and they will use that against you as soon as they do not like you. Keep your shit to yourself or to your therapist.
Because I feel like it's inappropriate, I feel like it's rude, I feel like it's triggering, and I just don't like it. So I don't know. I honestly don't know. Have you considered getting weights so you can at least keep your arms active while you're sitting in bed all day?
Yes.
I actually have not thought of getting weights, but I do have like armbands and such.
Well, you should have watched my last video, AmberLynn Reid, because that was my suggestion to you. Remember that time you were working out and you were doing like jumping or walking in place for 10 minutes, and I did little weight with I did a weight loss. What the hell am I doing? I did exercise with you, and I had weights, and I did an upper body routine. Like, you should watch that video and do what I did. Like, you do like shoulder presses, bicep curls, tricep kickbacks. There's a lot you can do with a high ankle sprain, and you should be doing it. Like, there's no excuse why your upper body cannot continue moving.
So I do have that, but maybe I could get some weight. That's probably actually a really good idea. I have been doing like these like punch exercises and like arm ups. My girlfriend's trying to support me through all that because you know what? A couple hours ago, I had another emotional anxiety breakdown and I've been feeling very defeated, honestly. And she's trying her best to, you know, be like, babe, it's okay, and just support me in any way that she can.
This is a lot. Like, I get it. It sucks. You sprained your ankle, but like I said in the last video, Amber, like if you were getting ready to compete in like a WBBF, I don't know if I said that right, the bodybuilding stuff, and this happened to you like 3 weeks before a competition, I would totally get the oh, I feel defeated thing. Like, that's got to suck. I worked so hard for this. But you weren't, like, running marathons. You weren't training for anything. Like, okay, you sprained your ankle. You can't go for the walks. But you could still have your food on point. You could still be doing your little shoulder presses. So I don't know why we're feeling so defeated. Like, I get it. You felt you were making progress. But you can still make progress. You don't need to only walk to lose weight. 80% diet, 20% exercise.
When it comes to physical stuff, she's definitely trying to support me with, like, arm exercises and things like that. But yeah, this is honestly, like, physically it fucking sucks, but mentally it's been torture. Like, torture.
Where's your therapist?
And physically, and
where is her therapist? Because her therapist needs to be like, AmberLynn, Reid, you sprained your ankle. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Your ankle didn't fall. Look at the bright side. Your foot did not just fall off. Right? How terrible would that have been if she fell off that curb and she was like, where's my foot? And then, boop, tractor trailer ran it over. Like, that would be way worse. Like, your foot's still there. It's just a high ankle sprain, and it'll heal in time.
It's just horrible. Can you accept that your weight, although it may not have to do with your initial trip, absolutely affected how severe your injury was because of physics and how you're able to recover, not being able to use crutches, boots, scooters, etc.? Okay, so in my first video talking about my injury, I made it very apparent that I am completely aware of the fact that the way that I heal and what I'm doing to heal is very much because of my weight. I was the first one to bring that to the YouTube attention. Like, so you guys don't have to tell me that. Yes, I'm very aware. I can't use...
And somebody in my last video asked which reaction channel said she fell because of her weight. It wasn't a reaction channel. It was a tweet I saw on the Twitters where somebody was just like, she fell because she's big. And I'm like, no, anybody can fall, but being big did not help the fall and will not help recovery, which she's admitting right here. So I'm giving AmberLynn Reid a win for self-awareness. You're welcome.
Crutches because I can't hold my body strength. You know, that's why I have to use a cane. You know, I can't wear a boot or a cast because they don't make them for people my size, which I feel like they should. That's very important because people my size do fall. People with lymphedema do fall. I just do not believe that my weight plays
So, I mean, ideally, you shouldn't be morbidly obese. But some people are. Hello, AmberLynn Reid and others. So what are the like, I don't understand. They really don't have casts for things like that. Oh, she also has a lymphedemas down there too. I wonder if that gets in the way of the ankle area. I didn't even think about that. Because leg lymphedema can be like really big. And I think she's got it in her legs. I didn't think about that. But you would think that, like, I know a lot of people get mad about having to adapt to bigger people. And I'm not talking about like we should make plane seats. I'm not talking about that at all. But when it comes to medical stuff, like, it's, you know, at the end of the day, we have bigger people. I'm very shocked that they don't have a way that they could treat. There's got to be a way to treat a swollen ankle on a 500-pound person. Like, I don't know. I'm finding that hard to believe. Like, they don't have crutches that could support you. I don't know. If that little cane, although she said the little cane had a weight limit of, what, 290 or 190, and she's using it. So something smells rotten in Louisville.
Role in the actual injury. I was vlogging, I was walking, and I stepped off the curb. Literally it. That is one of the most common ways.
Yes.
Google it, do research, talk to your doctor, do anything you need to. But that is one of the most common ways that people tear ligaments in their ankle is stepping off the curbs.
Okay, so I need to know, did you tear your ligament or do you have a sprain? I don't believe... I'm going to get my phone because now I'm getting confused. You keep listening to her talk. I'm going to Google what a high ankle sprain is and just let her talk.
And I did it without acknowledging that I was doing it because I wasn't paying attention. So no, I do not blame my weight for the injury, but I blame my weight and I will be blaming my weight.
Excuse me. Oh, I stand corrected, everybody. AmberLynn Reid, you have my apologies. I'm not saying this is what you have because I haven't heard an official diagnosis, but a high ankle sprain is when you tear or damage the high ankle ligaments that connect the tibia to the fibula. These ligaments are known as syndesmosis. Even though that word refers to the joint itself, you might hear your high ankle sprain called a syndesmotic injury. Our ankles connect the leg bones to the foot bones. Oh my goodness. Well, AmberLynn Reid, you have my full apology.
For the prolonged healing.
Am I the only one who didn't know this? I never heard of a high ankle sprain. Like, I thought that a sprain is just like, when I think of a sprain, I think of just like the bruising of a muscle. I didn't realize you could have a sprain that indicates things that are torn. But, you know, I'm not a doctor, so what's my point?
process. I just hate that like my weight is brought up in every sort of situation. It just becomes really frustrating because it's like, I'm more than my weight. I am a human being. And I just feel like when people, a lot of you, not all of you, but I feel like a lot of you just look at me as a fat, morbidly obese, lazy ass bitch. Like,
I do not. I look at you as somebody on YouTube who I enjoy watching, who I want to see succeed, but at the end of the day, it's your life, your body, your existence. It is what it is. I'm living my best life, and I hope that one day you live yours. Hopefully that answers all your questions.
That's how I feel. And that's just not, that's not it. There's so much more to me than my weight. I could have very well been...
Oh, you know what I would have loved to have seen right now? Pardon me, I just had a cough attack. As I was saying, you know what I would love to see right now? High Sprain and all, if she just busted out with that song from the Greatest Showman, This Is Me, where she was like, I want people to know that I'm much more than my weight. I'm not just a fat, lazy so-and-so. I am more than my weight. And then the music starts as she starts singing, and then this little cast of characters comes in from the sides, led by Wifey. You know what? We'll get all the exes together. Becky, Dana, Destiny. Was Dana and Destiny exes? I don't know. Who cares? We'll get Eric and Ricky in there, and they can all come in and dance around her while she's on the couch singing the This Is It song. If you don't know what song that is, Google it. If you do, tell me that would have been a perfect segue right here.
Injured because my shoes were unstable. Like, it could have been anything. But for some reason, people are like, no, because of your weight. While there's thousands and thousands of skinny people weekly
who fall
getting the same exact injury, the same exact way that I did. My cat right now is laying on my leg, resting her cute little head on my arm.
Nobody cares.
I love my animals. I've had people ask me on Instagram, like, do you notice, like, your animals, like, are they worried about you? Are they acting stressed out? I notice, like, my animals are always so loving and so obsessed with me, and they're keeping the same energy. I'm
pretty sure animals can tell when you have a problem. Like, I don't think my dogs are one of the dogs that can sniff the cancers, like some of the dogs out there on the newses and the magazines. But I feel like when I'm having a bad day, my dogs know. They can sense your aura, your energies.
I don't really notice a stress. I do notice that when I'm walking, Twinkie looks at me. I think she knows, like, okay, Mama, why are you walking so weird? Why are you using a cane? But I don't notice, like, any stresses with them, which is so good because I know that, like, animals can pick up on that. But they're still just loving on me, being cute little babies, sleeping on the bed with me, and yeah. She's so sweet. She's making bread. I love her. Do you think
She's making bread? I don't know what that means. Making bread? Hold on.
Bed with me, and yeah. She's so sweet. She's making bread. I love her.
She's making bread? I don't know what she said. It's probably too fast, but I don't care enough. Comment down below what she say. She's making bread.
I think we, in parentheses, actual supporters, will ever get couple content. Like your girlfriend does your makeup or anything like that.
No.
See, this is hard for me because it's like,
She should never, ever, ever again put a girlfriend or whatever on camera, because that is how people's GoFundMes for cancer treatments get stunted. That is how people become stalked by other reaction channels to make content. No, keep that woman on nothing but a hand here and there and maybe an ankle. That's it.
I would love for you guys to meet my girlfriend, but her and I both agree that this is just not a safe place for her.
Yes.
And the way that people have conspirized,
yes,
is that a word? Amberisms, the way that people like theorize and like make up rumors and like things like that, when all you guys have literally seen is like her hand, her arm, her legs, like the way that you guys have already treated her is, when I say you guys, I am specifically talking about a large portion of like the hater nation. The way that you guys have already treated her has been kind of horrific. So
I agree. When they taking pictures of her walking the dog, and I'm like, y'all need to stop. Like, leave her alone. Like, she's not in the videos. I don't know why you need to know what Amber's girlfriend or wife looks like. Like, who cares? Well, she's being taken advantage of, and Amber uses her. That sounds like her problem. If she's okay with living in that house and doesn't feel the way you think she should feel, then I don't think there's an issue.
I don't want her involved in that. I protect the people I love. Like when my mom was here for a couple months during my whole cancer story, like she was totally fine with being on camera.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Videos, but I would not allow it. I protect those I love, and I'm not going to put my girlfriend through that anytime soon. If it wasn't for the craziness that surrounds my channel, we would definitely be more open to her being in my videos, 100%. But right now, it's just...
You need to lose all this weight, become a success story, make certain reaction channels look real foolish, and then when you are successful and popular and you have more supporters than hate watchers, then maybe you could put her on. But right now, no.
I don't want it to damage her mental health, the way she is as a person. I don't want it to ruin her confidence as a person. I know that
we got it.
The comments and some of the people who follow me are insanely horrible, like to the extreme.
Yes,
and I just want to protect her from that. And obviously there's other personal reasons that we don't want her in my videos currently. I do have her in some of my vlogs, like her voice and stuff. Like,
oh, do you think that maybe she's not out of the closet with her family? Do you think that could be one of the reasons? I mean, I think that the bigger reason should be the insanity that surrounds Amber's channel. But when she goes, there are other reasons. I wonder if maybe she's not completely out of the closet and she's not ready to tell her family that what she's doing. Like, she could have lied and be like, hey, I'm moving to Kentucky for work. But really, she's moving to Kentucky to live with and love AmberLynn Reid. And maybe she's just not ready to tell her family and friends that. Imagine she calls home and people are like, oh, how's life? And she has to be like, oh, well, my roommate sprained her ankle. And they're like, oh, what's your roommate like? And she's like, she's fun.
Like that. I know a lot of you do enjoy that, and it's appreciated. Those who are frustrated with that, I do find that to be kind of odd, because it's me just respecting what she wants.
It's none of your business.
And I'm also respecting what I promised myself and what I promised her.
And it's none of your business. If you're mad that she's not showing wifey on screen, you're a problem and you need to take a break.
And for those of you who respect us and our decisions and are accepting and patient regarding that, I appreciate you guys so much. Are you planning on getting surgery for lymphedema removal? My boyfriend also has lymphedema, and we've been looking into therapy/surgery. Sorry you're suffering with it too.
Oh, the lymphedemas is too much. I can't.
Boyfriend, he's in my thoughts, because I know how rough this is, especially trying to find treatment. And the fact that it's not curable is the part that really messes with my head, because it's like most things are curable.
Will lymphedema go away with weight loss? I'm going to let her talk while I look that up. Because can anybody get the lymphedemas? I think any weight can get the lymphedemas, right? Like, I think, I don't know, I don't want to say skinny people. Healthy people, healthier people, smaller people, whatever word you want to use. I'm going to Google lymphedemas and who gets it and just...
There's a medicine you could take or something you could do for it, but lymphedema is one of those things that you're stuck with forever. I do have a close friend of mine who did have lymphedema and she got it removed, but she still suffers with lymphedema.
Lymphedema occurs when the lymph vessels are not able to adequately drain lymph fluid, usually from an arm or a leg. The most common causes of lymphedema include cancer. Oh boy. If cancer cells block lymph vessels, lymphedema may result. Oh, so the lymph system becomes damaged. So it's not necessarily an obesity. I don't know why I thought that, but no, I guess I knew that, because even if you get like a little allergic reaction, isn't that considered lymphedema? Or am I making that up? Like, if you eat something, not like a deathly allergic reaction, but like, trying to think of an example. Like, when I was younger, I couldn't eat acidic fruits. Now I think I'm used to it and I'm fine. But like, if I would eat like a cherry or something, my lips would like start to swell Kardashian style. Would that be considered a lymphedema? Probably not. I guess that's just I don't know. I'm going to Google that too.
Even a surgery can't fully take it away. But it's weird that you asked this, because I have been trying to learn more about surgery when it comes to lymphedema. I do believe that it's insanely invasive. It's a very, very invasive surgery.
Symptoms of head and neck lymphedema, swelling of the... No, but it can't be lymphedema, though, because she said lymphedema is not curable. And usually when you have an allergic reaction, you take some Benadryl and that goes away. Chronic edema. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of edema. Okay, stop. We're never going to finish this video. I don't know. What the hell is she talking about surgery for the lymphedemas?
Surgery, so that kind of scares me. But if you guys look at the pros and cons, if I look at the pros and cons, based on how bad lymphedema is versus the invasiveness of the surgery, I think that for some people, surgery for lymphedema is the right choice. Other times it's like, is it really worth it? I think more so than anything, your boyfriend, I don't know really what he's going through, but I know that people with lymphedema, I know this is like, why am I giving advice? Because I've had lymphedema for years and I haven't even done this. You should see a lymphedema specialist. I know I need to. My doctor is referring me to one, which I'm super freaking excited, because it's like every doctor I see, they know what.
Do you think they would want, I know it's not weight related, but I'm sure in her case, it's part of the cause. I would think. I don't know. I guess I should Google that next, if obesity can cause lymphedemas. But I would think that if I was a lymphedema specialist, I would say, before we have the surgery, you should lose weight first, right? Like, I would think it'd be pointless to, like, de-lymphedema her now. Like, de-lymphedemaing her when she's still this heavy. And also, not because also because of mobility. Because I would think that after you have a surgery like that, you want to stay mobile because of blood clots and stuff. And I don't know, she got the high ankle sprain. She got 500 pounds on her. I feel like I would tell her to wait. But what the hell are we talking about? I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Lymphedema is.
AmberLynn, can I get a cooking video? This is a lot.
They don't know, that's why there's a specialist for that. So I'm excited because like I want to ask all the questions. I want to learn more knowledge. I want to know everything about lymphedema. I want to know what I can do to fix this. I have been doing lymphedema massages, so I don't know if your boyfriend is doing that at all, or
lymphedema massages. Ooh, I gotta Google that one.
I noticed that it helps a lot with the fluid and the swelling, so definitely look into that. There's actually lymphedema massage like kits that you can get on Amazon, which is really cool. So I recently bought some. Maybe I can show you guys in a future video, so let me know. But yes, very interested in learning more about the surgery as well. Does the idea of actually losing
lymphatic drainage massage? Oh, There's like whole therapists in my area. 45-minute sessions, $90. They do lymphatic drainage. Oh, that sounds painful. If you want, they massage the lymphedemas. Oh, that seems like, oh no. I'm looking at pictures of how they push and pull. I feel like that would hurt. Like you just stick a tube in there and drain it out. Is that possible? No.
Losing the weight and needing to maintain the weight loss scare you? Yes. I sometimes have these moments where I'm like, every single day for the rest of my life, I have to choose to be on track. That's how it works. Is terrifying because it's like my whole life I haven't been able to stay on track. So what makes me think that one day it's just going to click and I'm going to be on track for the rest of my life, able to lose weight and maintain?
Because you're running out of time. You were in your 30s, and the older you get, the harder it is to lose weight. So and it's also very dangerous to be at your weight. I know people at a much healthier weight drop dead all the time, but the odds are not in your favor when you're at this weight. Although, who am I kidding? We're all going to be long gone, and AmberLynn Reid will still be uploading vlogs at 100, and we'll all be like in the afterlife going, we should have just eaten. Why did we just eat the damn pizza?
It's hard. It's scary. Yeah, it's a scary.
Could you imagine being in another world? We're all huddled together watching AmberLynn Reid at 100 going, today's mukbang, we're eating Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. And we're all going, are you kidding me right now? I had salads, and here I am watching this a-hole through Tyler Henry, Hollywood medium.
It's possible. You know, just because it's scary, just because it's hard, it doesn't mean it's not possible. Why did you say you weren't the one striking channels only to admit on Instagram that it was you and you do it again? So again, this is through the rumor mill because I have admitted and I have said 1,000 different times that I did copyright strike a channel. I have admitted that. I have shared that. I'm not afraid to admit that or share that.
I heard through the twatters, I haven't watched it, but I might react to it, that my favorite reaction channel, Life of a Free Spirit, reacted to this and gave her a stern talking to about striking channels, which I don't know if I'm hoping it's a lie, because Life of a Free Spirit, girl, you've been striking channels left and right. You've done struck the Terry Chaffels. You've done struck the Narc Tubes. So I'm hoping that everyone lied to me, but they probably didn't, because let's face it, there's not a lot of self-awareness these days over in Free Spirit land, but I'm hoping that'll change one day. But I'm thinking I might react to that video because I need to hear it for myself. I need to hear. I'm hoping people twisted it incorrectly. Now all the comments are going to come in down below saying, no, Gigi, no, she said it, Gigi, and I'm going to get just really sad about it.
So me mentioning it on Instagram is no different than the several videos that I talked about it. So I don't know what you're talking about. I never once said that I didn't do that because I had a whole video literally titled that I copyrighted strike somebody. So this is
copyright struck.
Again, just more rumors, and it's just frustrating. Like this whole rumor thing lately has been so insane because so many people are like, I don't watch your videos on your channel. I watch them through reaction channels. And every single reaction channel has their own opinions and they twist things that I say and they create...
See, that's messed up. Listen, if you're here, I've been saying it since day one, you need to go watch these people's videos. I understand you hate them. Well, not all of you. A lot of you do. Some of you do. Maybe not a lot of you at this channel, but some of you do. I cannot make this content without her content, right? And it's like, if you really enjoy my content and you enjoy me watching her, you need to watch her. Like, if you only watch her through other channels, you're going to lose that content because then her channel is going to disappear. Like, I don't know. I think you need to balance watching her, and then you need to watch everyone's opinions. And that way, if you watch her directly first, you then can get a better understanding of which reaction channels know what they're doing and which reaction channels are blowing smoke up your ass just to keep your views. And it can become very eye-opening.
Different narratives. So people aren't...
Like, there are some reaction channels that they were very dramatic, and they turn everything from earrings to spraying Pam on a chicken breast into an international affair. Like, you need to watch her and then watch their opinions and then be like, okay, is this actually like a fair reaction, or are people just manufacturing hatred because hatred sells?
Getting full information from me instead they're getting information through reaction channels, and I'm like, y'all, it's just like rumors after rumors. It's insane. And no wonder why people think I'm lying. Like, this is a perfect prime example. Okay, so this is going to be the last question for now. Have you been recognized in public? Was it a good or bad experience? How often does it happen? I have been recognized easily over 100 times at this point, and every single time it has been a good experience.
I would die. If I ever go to Kentucky and I see AmberLynn Reid, I'm gonna yell. I'm gonna yell and run toward her. I don't care. I'm like, AmberLynn, it's me gaining ground. I'm gonna like make her take me to her house. I'm gonna make her do like a healthy mukbang with me. It'll be like the happiest day of my life. I'll probably just move in with her. We'll have a whole new channel, Amber and Gigi. It'd be so much fun.
It always starts with, are you AmberLynn Reid from YouTube, or are you on YouTube? Everyone always asks that. It's like they're never really like truly confident. Like, is this AmberLynn? I don't know. But yeah, every experience has been good. There's the usual, oh my God, can I give you a hug? Can we take a picture? I've had people ask for my autograph, which...
And I guarantee you, some of these reaction channels who chap her ass and follow her, like pretty much who are boils on her ass, guarantee you, even though they've been spending years questioning, arguing, screaming, getting angry, my blood pressure, my this, my that, AmberLynn Reid makes me want to punch a wall. Guarantee you, if any of them ever saw her in real life, they'd geek out, they'd fangirl, they'd run up to her, be like, Amber, it's me. Remember me? I'm the one who called you all those nasty names, but I really love you, biggest fan.
Actually, the first time I was recognized in public with my girlfriend, someone asked for my autograph, and my girlfriend was like, oh my God, I cannot believe this is happening. So I thought that was funny. And like, I was recognized in public several times when my mom was here to visit, and my mom was just like, my daughter's famous. I'm like, Mom, no, if you guys knew my mom, you guys would be obsessed with her. Like, everyone loves my mom. Everybody, it's crazy. But yeah, it's always really good experience. I've never had a bad one. So if you guys ever see me in public, definitely come up to me. I am probably more nervous than you are. I'm a very...
Oh, I want to go to Kentucky so bad. Who wants to go?
Nervous, social anxiety, shy person, but I'm also very kind, and don't worry, like,
love it.
Definitely come up to me. It's a fun time. It's a fun time. But yeah, okay, so
hope you enjoyed this video.
It's time to like talk to you guys more, because my vlogs have been very like,
I love
just like one-sided lately, and I think it's fun to like communicate with you guys, especially things that you guys are curious about. So I hope that you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye. Thank you for having us. Okay. That was okay. I'm not a big fan of the Q&As, like I said, because they get her in trouble, and I just find them not as exciting. But our girl's got a high ankle sprain, and she can't really do much right now, like cook and walk around. So I guess this is what we're going to have to get for a while. I don't know how much longer this is going to last. A little concerned that she's talking about she has a high ankle sprain, and that involves torn ligaments, which, hey, totally, it was wrong on that one. AmberLynn Reid, my apologies. I've never heard of a sprain involving a tear. To me, that should just be called a tendon tear, but whatever, we'll call it a sprain just because that's what the Google said. But I don't know if she was ever officially diagnosed with that. Like, did you go see a doctor? Did you go get it scanned? Can you get it scanned due to your size? And then the doctor's like, hey, you're doing her GP's like, hey, you're doing everything right for a high ankle sprain. Again, do we know that's what she has? And then like, but if it's no better in 2 weeks, call me. I just feel like this is weird. And then she says the pain's radiating up her leg. I'm like, maybe you need to like go get it looked at immediately, because 9 days, I don't know how long a high ankle sprain takes to heal. I probably should have looked it up, but at day 9, if it's getting worse, which to me it kind of sounds like it is, because when pain starts to radiate, that's getting worse in my eyes. I feel like that you should go get that checked out. What else? She gave lymphedema massage advice. I ain't massaging nobody's lymphedemas, but I hope that gentleman's girlfriend who asked the question, I hope he finds relief. She doesn't want to put the wife on camera. Best decision ever. Every girlfriend or ex-girlfriend she's put on camera has been messed with, taunted. You know, let's not forget Becky's mom. Hello, Norma's GoFundMe. So I think it's best that she keeps wifey at bay. And she's still very, like, end of the world. My demeanor, my motivation, I'm so disheartened or whatever, disheveled, the fuck word she said about this. And I get, like, I get it, why her demeanor's so low. Okay, you sprained your ankle, your walks were going great. But at the end of the day, like, you can still do other things. Like, I just don't use this as an excuse to gain all your weight back. You know, I know people are like, Gigi, you believe she lost her weight? I do. Because like I said, if she's lying to me, she's only hurting herself, not me. But it's just like, she's so like, she says the wifey is like encouraging her and making her do arm exercises. I hope that's true, because, okay, I get it. You sprained your ankle, a high ankle sprain, whatever. You can't walk right now or walk the way you used to. It's not the end of the world, but there's other things you can do. So I hope this doesn't turn into an excuse. Then her next video is like, I'm 550 again, and she blames her stupid high ankle sprain, and I'll get real mad about that. What else? I think that's it. There wasn't really much else in this video. I don't know how much longer this high ankle sprain storyline is going to last, but I really hope she gets checked out, because it just doesn't sound normal for that shit to be radiating up her leg. We're going to keep watching. Something tells me I'm not going to get a weigh-in for a very long time, because she's already been saying, you know, I can't stand up. I'm getting emotional with my binge eating. I just see like a weight gain arc, and I hope I'm wrong, but we'll see what happens next. I know, Gigi, you're rambling. This was a boring video. I'm struggling to remember. No offense, Amber. It was a boring video, but not because, you know, it's just, there's not much you can do when you can't vlog and do stuff, and you have to sit on a couch, and I, you know, commend her for finding ways to make content with a Q&A, but I'm not a big fan of the Q&A. It just highlights the insanity surrounding your channel. I'd rather you just do shit that's fun to watch, but you can't right now, and that's a me problem, not a you problem. Okay, and I think that's it. I'm gonna shut up. Anything else? No, I'm good. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do so by clicking the subscribe button down below. Click the bell next to it to be alerted every time I upload new content. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Give this video and other videos on my channel a thumbs up. If you like my video, when you like my video, when you like my channel, when you like my channel grows. And feel free to share this video and others on social media. I also have a Discord link down below. Feel free to join us there if you're into Discord. It's not just about chatting. It's a great way to be notified every time I upload a video, because sometimes the YouTube doesn't notify you, but I'll make sure that Discord does. And bam, under every video, black or white, 2 cute little mugs. It's got my little logo on one side and my cute little face on the other. Hashtag GG was right. Every day that goes by, this mug becomes more and more relevant. Pick one up today. Nothing says I'm bougie and you're not like a weirdo on YouTube laughing on your mug at a woman choking on noodles. Yeah, you're welcome. As always, thank you for subscribing, thank you for liking, and most of all, thank you for watching. And until next time.